A beautiful summer Saturday here on the West Coast. BC Lions back home for the second time this season, and the second meeting against the Hamilton Tiger Cats this year. The Cats beat them soundly 7 weeks ago in Hamilton, but it is the final game of Week 10. Underway in Vancouver, and a squib kick by Meyer. And it's taken up closer there. That's defensive lineman Owen Hubert, who puts a shoulder down and pulls his way up, not expecting to be returning a kickoff in this game. Like up 3, it's a 2nd and 7. Right at midfield for the Ticats to open up this game. Frost nearly intercepted. Close to a pick. Coming in was T.J. Lee, and
if it's about timing for Harrison Frost, who, when we took some shots of him in the locker room, looked a little bit nervous to come out in his first start, not surprisingly.
The 5 yards up, a 2nd and 1, short yardage now, and Horvath gets that and then some. Their short yardage specialist, BC, is Horvath, who can do so many things, and we saw that last week in Winnipeg when he's gone by Xander his whole life. And faking to him, and Rourke rolls right, finds an open receiver too. That's caught by Justin McInnes, CFL's leading receiver a couple of years ago. 45. Opening possession for the BC Lions here in Vancouver as Rourke throws again, and he's got Keon Hatcher. Last year's leading receiver off to another good start this season as another BC first. Here comes BC now. They got a 1st and goal at the Hamilton 7. Nathan Rourke rolling to the right for Xander Horvath, who breaks a tackle and pulls his way in for the Lions touchdown. Horvath picking up from where he left off a week ago.
And win a game with your 3rd-string quarterback also running for 161, that you've earned the right to at least start in the first series, and that's what Xander Horvath did.
Years ago in 24. So 2 completions for Frost, both of them shorter. That one was 4, as his longest completion, and that's good for a 1st down. That would be interesting if Harrison. Yeah, well, it'd be interesting if Harrison Ford was playing. Here we go again. Nice. Harrison Frost. Another big completion, the biggest yet, to Kenny Lawler. So he's starting to warm up after a couple of 2-and-outs.
And, you know, Frost went 9 of 20 in that game, but he wasn't afraid to push the ball deep. By those 20 attempts, 7 of them were over 30 yards. So he's
down to the 28. Here comes Hamilton. Throwing again off to the left. Frost completes that one to Carrick Wheatball, and does a good job after the catch, putting his shoulder down to put the Lions. Handing off Roundtree 3-2, and trying to pull his way to the 1, but does get pushed back. So picks up a couple of yards with a 2nd and goal ahead here for the Ticats.
HFL, unnecessary roughness, BC number 9. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line and a 1st down.
Right hook. Braden Swarto.
Maybe not the jab, but the hook. Here we go. Jake Dolegala in short yardage, 1st down. And a lunges way, and waiting for a signal. We got one, and a touchdown Hamilton. Jake Dolegala breaks the plane, and the Ticats are on the board.
Big drive for Harrison Frost.
1:36 and counting on the clock till quarter time. Play action pass, and it's caught by McInnes. Reaches up, that tall frame of his, and takes it down to the 15, and a 1st down.
The guy back?
Oh, you bet. And Rourke to have a healthier receiving core as well. Deep shot. Oh, up high and nearly intercepted. Went off the fingertips of McInnes and Samari Walton.
Keon Hatcher, a double move by Justin McInnes. Usually brings that one down a little bit high on the throw, but yeah, it surprised.
A couple of weeks ago against Toronto. It's Isaiah Wooden on the punt return now. He's got something going here. Midfield and more. Wooden runs into his own man. Finally gets tackled by Xander Horvath, but inside the BC 45. And Wood, Harrison Frost in his 1st CFL start. Looking to the left. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Harrison Frost. A touchdown pass is a starter, and it's Curly Gittens Jr. who hauls it in as Hamilton goes in front.
But it was 3-man pressure where Frost understands that I have a little time to allow Curly Gittens to get past that jam and get over the middle.
Just outside their 20. On a 1st and 10. Running play, and the first running play for James Butler, who was injured last week, could not play. His 3rd in rushing yardage a year ago. James Butler. The 2nd down and 3. And a little Fleaflicker. And Rourke unloading it from McInnes, and a flag is out, but he is taken off. Ahead of Jamal Peters, 82 yards into the end zone for a Lions touchdown. And we did see a flag come out right at the point where he caught the ball. The Fleaflicker, Xander Horvath tossing it back to Rourke, who unloaded. McInnes takes it.
Defensive pass interference. Hamilton number 2. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a touchdown.
On that big catch.
Yeah, Vander Horvath with a little pitch back to Nathan Rourke, who is snugged up nicely in that pocket so that there's a couple of defenders around him, but he's still got a throwing lane to get it out there to McInnes. And then it's a foot race. Peters almost catches him, but that'll make a lot of those drops and negative thoughts go away quickly when you get to the halftime.
Tying 93. Here's the pressure coming, and they've got him. Just as you talked about right away. They go firing in and take him down quickly for a lot of yards. Had a big game here as a visitor. It's the Lions on 2nd down. That is complete to Javon Catoy. He has a catch in his return and a 1st down up over the 50. Catoy, who got in big chunk here, 26 seconds to go. Get something right there. Keandre Smith gets out of bounds midfield. 20 seconds. There's still time. One more very important 5 seconds. So back to 20. Here we go. Quickly. Caught. They get close enough to try one. It's Gittins. 15 seconds now. So they can still run another play or two. 11. Mark Leggio to give the Ticats the lead at halftime here at BC Place. Out, down, kicked. And it is good. So Leggio puts it through in a single game with Caden Salter as well as Horvath. The fake to Horvath by Rourke. Rolling out, pressure coming. He gets it off to McInnes nicely, who turns it up and gets it up across the 40. Their short yardage specialist with Rourke continuing. The 4-man rush completes it to Keon Hatcher. Kept his feet too, put a hand down, and ends up getting 4 or 5 more yards inside the Ticats 20. From the Hamilton 13, Rourke. Caught inside the 5 to Butler. Gets him down to the 2 and a 1st and goal coming up here for the Lions. James Butler, Horvath in again. Short yardage offense. Leaps over and gets into the end zone, and another touchdown for Xander Horvath.
Kept the drive alive with that 3rd and 1. Decides to go over the top here again off that left side.
Years old starting and Grey Cup victories along the way. Here's Nathan Rourke over the middle. It's caught again by Catoy. Big 1st down, Javon Catoy making his big presence felt here from Nathan Rourke. Here's a wily vet, Sean White. Oh, it's blocked. His field goal try is blocked. Ticats on the ball, picking it up. And Hamilton has the football, denying 3.
Right down Main Street. Big push up the middle. I couldn't catch the number.
It looked like Mario with a deep shot. Doesn't work there. It's a 2nd and 10 now. To the right, deflected and intercepted. BC football. Deontay Williams off the tip drill. And a big return here as he's still going. And finally, it's big Trevor Reed that pushes him out. But not only did they get the ball back, they get it a long way down the field at the end of the 3rd quarter.
He's going to have to stop this. There's the draw, but watch Frost get locked in. Stop it here. Now he gets locked in to looking in this direction. Watch the reaction from Sankey as he opens up and cuts underneath that to get his hands on it. That tips it up to Deontay Williams for the interception. So Frost's next step, and I know this is first start, so it's going to take.
So moments after his field goal try was blocked, Sean White, another one from 33 yards away, and no problem there. So they do. Nathan Rourke. The fake, the throw, tipped, and this time it's Hamilton returning the favor on a tip into Jamal Peters' hand. So here we go in a 7-point game.
Best in the business have nights like tonight, and Keon Hatcher's fighting it. I mean, that one he catches in his sleep, goes through his hands.
2nd and 7. Crossed his time. He's looking deep. Open receiver Mitchell. Waiting for a signal. Was he down before crossing the line? No touchdown signal, but a 1st and goal coming up at the 1.
Straight bust when you have a receiver that wide open. Myron Mitchell is looking.
Nolan Gallen looking for his 2nd touchdown of the day, and he's got it. Boy, things changed in a hurry for the Ticats again. Impeccable timing after the turnover and the interception by Jamal Peters.
And then get their opportunity. The turnover, everybody gets that lift. You get the lift off the turnover. Little pat, here you go. He'll be important.
One of the top receivers in the game, number 4. Well, it goes the other way, and it's complete. And a 1st down, 2 up across the 45. That's Kieran Poisson getting into the half. 4-man rush. 2nd down and 5. Caught 1st down. Javon Catoy breaks free of Jamal Peters. A flag on the play as Catoy takes it down to the Hamilton 45 and a 19-yard pickup.
Offensive offside. BC number 34. This will be a 5-yard penalty. We're going to replay 2nd down.
That is Horvath, flag quarter in this tie game. From the 36, setting up a screen to Catoy. Jumps over one tackler, puts his head down. What a great effort after the catch for Catoy. Back in this Lions lineup. Hamilton in these dying minutes. 3-man pressure, work with time. It's caught, it's a 1st down. Talk about making amends for Justin McInnes. All the way down to the Hamilton 35 with 1:48 to go.
Torres as a deep outside defender, and he slips. He sees it, he reads it, he knows they're going down the middle and trying to split the cover 2.
24 yards away to put them in front in the final minute as the clock keeps ticking. Cam 4 in the snap, the hold by Meyer, the kick by White, and it is up and through. And BC has restored a 3-point lead, 27-24, with 28 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Seconds on the clock in their own zone at the 38. Frost to throw over the middle. It's caught. Curly Gittins midfield, and that's a big chunk of real estate. 14 with the catch. Legio's career longest is 55, and they can even get 7. Underneath Gittins, got to get down. He does.
Big tackle.
6 seconds and a good tackle there. BC. They get to the 49. We got a flag though.
Illegal procedure. Hamilton number 89. That penalty is declined.
6 seconds. It'll be a 57-yard try. Just a couple of weeks ago, Vincent Blanchard of Edmonton hit a 57-yarder for the win for Edmonton in Saskatchewan. This for Legio would be a career high and looking to tie this game and force overtime. Out, down, kicked, heading left. It is left, and it is over. The BC Lions hang on and pick up their 3rd win of the season with a little more drama than they might have thought a little while ago. And for Harrison Frost, close, but his first CFL start does end in a loss as the Ticats make the turn at the midpoint of the season at 3-6.